I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you. What you think of yourself is much more important than what others think of you. Two things awe me most: the starry sky above me and the moral law within me. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Justice must always question itself, just as society can exist only by means of the work it does on itself and on its institution. Those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. Don't think money does everything, or you are going to end up doing everything for money. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. I don't know why we are here, but I'm pretty sure it is not in order to enjoy ourselves. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. When it is dark enough, you can see the stars. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Man is an animal that makes bargains. No other animal does this. No dog exchanges bones with another. Truth is ever to be found in simplicity, and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Ideas govern the world or throw it into chaos. All history has been a history of class struggles between dominated classes at various stages of social development. Beautiful days do not come to you. You must walk towards them. Growing old is like being increasingly penalized for a crime you haven't committed. We live in a world where there is more and more information and less meaning. Mathematics is the language with which God has written the universe. I and me are always too deep in conversation. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page. You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Stretching his hand up to reach the stars, too often man forgets the flowers at his feet. He who thinks great thoughts often makes great errors. I think therefore I am. I prefer the most unfair peace to the most righteous war. Man is condemned to be free because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does. If you love somebody, let them go, for if they return, they were always yours. And if they don't, they never were. What is rational is actual, and what is actual is rational. This is patently absurd, but whoever wishes to become a philosopher must learn not to be frightened by absurdities. I disapprove of what you say, but will defend to the death your right to say it. If some peoples pretend that history or geography gives them the right to subjugate other races, nations, or peoples, there can be no peace. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. There is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of unequal people. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Metaphysics is a dark ocean without shores or lighthouse, strewn with many a philosophic wreck. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The same principles which at first view lead to skepticism, pursued to a certain point, bring men back to common sense. Liberty is the right of doing whatever the laws permit. A computer would deserve to be called intelligent if it could deceive a human into believing that it was human. The eternal silence of these infinite spaces fills me with dread. The eternal silence of these infinite spaces fills me with dread. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. The new electronic interdependence recreates the world in the image of a global village. The world would be happier if men had the same capacity to be silent that they have to speak. No intelligent idea can gain general acceptance unless some stupidity is mixed in with it. To be rooted is perhaps the most important and least recognized need of the human soul. We are doomed to choose, and every choice may entail irreparable loss. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. The beginning is the most important part of the work. Words are never only words. They matter because they define the contours of what we can do. Only one man ever understood me, and he didn't understand me. Maybe this world is another planet's hell. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. I would never die for my beliefs because I might be wrong. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Judge of a man by his questions rather than by his answers. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems